Good morning, Facebookers. There you go. See, I kind of got the sniffles this morning. My HEPA air purifier, from time to time, that thing, I don't know why it does it, but every now and then it'll cut off on me, and I won't realize it for like the next day or like that evening. Or if it cut off at night, like it's probably what happened. I think it's what happened with it. Overnight, the thing cut off. And them things do wonders, y'all. If you have, I don't know if any of y'all have seasonal allergies or not. But if you do, there's mine right there. It's a Honeywell HEPA air purifier. Cost me about $150. But I tell you what, it's some of the best money I've ever spent. That as well as a dehumidifier. That thing keeps it, I don't have any issues whatsoever as long as that thing stays running like in my home. And in the South, if you wonder why you go in a closet and you got like mildewed clothes or you got mold on your walls in certain rooms, and you need, if you live in the South, you need a dehumidifier, y'all. Period. End of story. Wintertime, it's not as bad. The humidity's a lot lower. But outside of that, yeah, especially if you have chronic illnesses like Lyme disease, chronic inflammation response syndrome, SIRS, there's a lot of things out there that you would definitely have to have it for, but I think everybody needs one, at least one in their home, if not two. If you got a big house, you need probably two. Like I said, depending on the size of your home. I don't know the square footage for how much you would need each one. I think probably per every 1,000 you need at least one. Probably if I had to guess. I'm not going to guess. Never mind, I'm not going to do that because that's something I just don't know how much per square footage. But my dehumidifier in here actually is over here. Maybe I'll show y'all another time. But it actually has a hose. I had a hose drilled in the bottom of the camper, and the hose ran out the bottom, so it literally just drains. You don't never have to refill it or anything. It just drains automatically out through the bottom of the camper on the ground. So, but yeah, hopefully this thing will get. I got it back on high right now. There's a turbo button too, but that button might have messed up the video, so I didn't want to risk that. But yeah, here pretty soon, next couple hours or so, hopefully everything will be back filtered good in here, and I won't have to worry about that anymore. So, another thing is I cut out dairy. When I cut out dairy, and I don't ever have dairy. I'm gonna say I don't have it. I have it from time to time, but it's very rare. Like every few months, normally when I have it. But when I did cut out dairy, my allergies cut in half, so it really did help with that. But it wasn't a complete solution, so the complete solution I found for allergies is going completely raw foods. Oh, excuse me. Completely raw foods. No cooked foods at all, no animal products, everything for nature, fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds. And I didn't have any allergies at all, and it was during allergy season when I did that. So, I've been considering going back to raw foods. Right now, I usually eat probably about 65% raw, the rest of it cooked. Maybe 70% raw, 30% cooked, probably more like it. So, but anyway, let's get started. Y'all don't want to keep ranting here, but hopefully y'all got some value out of that. I'm sure you did. But you want to keep your humidity really below about 50%. If you have chronic illness, any kind of chronic illness, you want to keep it below 45%, even better. So it also helps from mold not growing in your house and things like that you want to avoid. In the South, like I said, there's certain places you don't have to have it, like Southern California. It's dry out there. You don't have to worry about it out there. I think parts of Arizona, even maybe even Texas, you don't have to worry about having one because it's drier. So, anyways, y'all go ahead and get somewhere comfortable where you can close your eyes, do some self-care today. And you can go ahead and close your eyes. It's safe to do so. You just take some slow, deep cleansing breaths, breathing in your nose, out your mouth. Just for our time together, forget about tomorrow's worries or even today's worries. We've all had them, right? And yesterday's regrets, just let those go as well. Nothing we can do to change the past. However, there are things we can do to change our view of the past. And our experience of the past on a nervous system level anyway. And just be here now in this moment. That's all we have, right? We don't even have a minute from now. And we're not promised tomorrow, according to the Bible. So just live in the moment. Every moment, like every moment is now. Next moment now, now, and so forth. It's a new moment each second. Can do one more, y'all. We're actually going to do my new prayer today. Looking forward to that. It's actually I thought it was going to be the Lord's Prayer. It's not. It's actually the full serenity prayer. So some of y'all may have not ever even heard that. I never heard it until about a year ago. All right. I'm actually going to be reading it. Hey, good morning, Laura. Alright, y'all, so here we go, and prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Living one day at a time, enjoying one moment at a time, accepting hardships as the pathway to peace, taking as He did this sinful world as it is, not as I would have it. Trusting that He will make all things right if I surrender to His will, so that I may be reasonably happy in this life and supremely happy with Him forever and ever in the next. Okay, April the 10th. Go ahead and open your eyes if you choose to do so while we do the reading here. Miracles happen in Al-Anon, but they don't happen by magic. Individual participation, the key to harmony according to concept 4, is the behavior that makes the miracles happen. That's good. I got to repeat that, y'all. Individual participation, the key to harmony according to concept 4, is the behavior that makes the miracles happen. The God of my understanding wants me for my availability as well as for my abilities. When I become willing to act on faith, God helps me create miracles for myself and assist others in creating their own. I was in Al-Anon for a while before I started to think of doing service. I knew it would help me, as so many other members had attested, but my biggest fear was that I wouldn't do my job perfectly. Easy does it, my sponsor told me. Keep it simple. With her support, I began slowly. I chaired meetings, greeted newcomers, and answered the district telephone line. These simple acts connected me with the Al-Anon program and the recovery to be found there. After a few months, I was ready for more. I began attending district and area meetings with my sponsor. We would have lunch afterwards, and these Saturdays have become our special time together. When my home meeting needed a group representative, I volunteered. Recently, I was asked to serve in the area as literature coordinator. It's actually what I do. Right now, it's one of the service positions in another 12-step recovery program that I go to. I'm the literature chairperson, so I handle ordering all of our chips, all of our books, all of our free pamphlets that we pass out for newcomers and stuff like that. So anyway, side note, back on track. Along this path, I discovered that the secret to successful service is to perform it according to the suggestions set up in our 12 traditions and 12 concepts of service. There's no guesswork when I read the Al-Anon Alateen Service Manual. The biggest gift of service is that it helps me too. Giving the program away is an affirmation that I have some program to give. And thought for the day is God doesn't call the qualified, God calls those who are called. Am I listening? Al-Anon believes that our benefit are measured by our willingness to share them with others. For we know we can never give as much as we receive. And that's from the book Al-Anon Alateen Service Manual, page 19. Okay. Well, that wraps it up for today, y'all. Hope everybody has a blessed and good Thursday, and I look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow. Take care. God bless. Bye for now.